Guys, welcome to today's video. We are here to talk about some new makeup releases. I am going to share my thoughts with you. I'm going to let you know what is hot on the market, what is everybody talking about, and I'm going to share my thoughts. Are these items that I want to pass on? They don't interest me. Do I want to grab them and add them to my collection, or am I a little bit undecided? If you're new here, hello and welcome. My name is Kelly and I love all things makeup and beauty. I love talking. I love makeup. I love talking about makeup. So if you like to chat about makeup too, I would love to have you subscribe and be part of the K-Bella fam. But why don't we go ahead and jump into the video. Okay, so I have skipped a few of these uploads, so I kind of have a lot to talk about. First up is the new Better Than Chocolate collection by Too Faced. So this collection is going to have an eyeshadow palette, some Cocoa Bold lipsticks, a chocolate lip injection, and an Easy Glide waterproof eyeliner, and this is coming in July. So here's the deal. Here's the deal with this. So first of all, when I immediately look at this, I'm like, yes, I mean, it looks like everything that I could want. This palette looks beautiful. The lipsticks look beautiful. I don't really care about the lip injections. I don't really care about the eyeliner. But when it comes to the palette and the lipsticks, kind of looks like I want it. Kind of looks like something that I could see myself getting. The reason why I'm kind of hesitant though is because these Too Faced palettes always suck me in, they draw me in, and then they just kind of sit on my shelf. But you have a gold, you have a vibrant blue, you have a purple, and then an array of neutral shades. I definitely want to see it in person. I definitely want to swatch it in person. Part of me really wants to get it. Part of me does. But I do this every time, y'all. Every time Too Faced comes out with a new palette like this, especially around the holidays, I want to get it, I wear it a couple times, and I don't wear it anymore. I do definitely want to try the lippies as well. It looks like they have beautiful nude shades. Those are the two items I have my eye on. We'll see when July comes around if I end up biting the bullet. But let me know what you guys think. How do you feel about these Too Faced collections that they come out with? I mean, is this something that you're gonna get? Are you not gonna get it? I know their chocolate collection was so hyped up, and then we have all of the holiday collections that they come out with. I don't think their formula is the best, but their shades always catch my eye. So I'm intrigued. I'm definitely intrigued on this one. Charlotte Tilbury is coming out with a new Beautiful Skin Sun-Kissed Glow bronzer. So it's a face and body cream bronzer. It's supposed to blur, hydrate, and improve the look of skin. It also has hyaluronic acid and Sunshine Pro Vitamin D3. It's going to be $55. You'll have fair, medium, tan, and deep. So this is going to be a pass for me. I do love their bronzer formula. I have the Bronze and Glow, love it. I have their Airbrush Matte Bronzer, love it. This is going to be a cream version. If you're into cream bronzers, this may be something that you love. I feel like the Charlotte Tilbury formula is really good with their powders. You definitely A++ on packaging, like you're paying for luxury packaging here. But just for me, not being super into creams, I just don't think that this is something that I would like reach for on the daily. So at that price point, I'm gonna hold off. This already came out, but we will share. It is the ColourPop Star Wars collection. There was an eyeshadow palette, Jelly Much shadows, cream lipsticks, and a lip gloss. I believe this released on May 4th, you know, May the 4th be with you. I thought that it was really cool that there were two eyeshadow shades that had more of like a marbled texture. My friend Angie and Yellicaniquist, she did a video on this collection and she showed two looks using the palette and it looked very beautiful. This is not for me. I'm not a huge Star Wars fan. I think I've seen a couple of the movies, but I'm not really into Star Wars like that. So the Star Wars alone didn't suck me in. And then it does look like a neutral palette overall with like a pop of red and a pop of blues. But I don't really think that I would reach for the red or the blues. So other than just being intrigued by the marble shadowing, it's really not a collection for me. But it looked very beautiful and I liked to see that ColourPop did something a little bit different. Milk Makeup has a new Hydro Ungrip line. So there is a makeup removing cleansing balm, a makeup remover and cleansing water, and then makeup remover pads. So it's supposed to be taking everything off. So they have the Hydro Grip to suck everything in, and then this is the Ungrip to get it all off. I was not a fan of the Hydro Grip, that whole line. It didn't really work out for me. I'm really into my pharmacy skincare that I have right now, and I'm using that to take my makeup off. So this is gonna be a pass for me, but I know a lot of people like the Hydro Grip formula. They really like that line by Milk Makeup, so that might be something for them to look into. But for me, I'm just gonna stick with the products that I have right now that I know are working. Clarity Cosmetics has a new Evil Mermaid palette. It's a 9-pan eyeshadow palette, and it's like all shades of blue. It looks like they really have some bright poppy colors here. I have not tried Clarity Cosmetics. I believe they are an indie makeup brand, independently owned, if I am remembering correctly. Don't quote me on that. I haven't tried anything from them. While the shimmers do look stunning, the swatches look great that they have online. Blues are not a color that I like to work with. I did have the BH Cosmetics Blueberry Muffin palette, and I decluttered it because I just didn't find myself reaching for blues, so this wouldn't be a collection for me, but it definitely was something that my eyes were like, oh, something shiny and sparkly. So it caught my eye, but it won't be for me. I did not think this next collection was by Morphe. It's their Gilded Desert collection. So they have an artistry palette, a Bronze Show Velvet Matte pressed powder, a pressed highlighter, and some brushes. This is definitely more luxurious looking in my opinion. I kind of feel like Morphe's always been a little bit basic with like their black packaging. It looks like they're trying to step their game up. I used to be really into their huge eyeshadow palettes like the one that they have here with 35 shades. However, I don't reach for large palettes like that anymore. I've decluttered most of the large palettes that I have. I like something that's a little bit smaller, even though these are all shades of neutral and those are easier for me to work with. I don't want something where I have to like think so much, and with 35 neutrals you'll probably have some repetitive shades that you don't need in here. And their pressed powders and highlighters, I mean, they look nice. It's not something that I'm saying no, I don't want to go out and get, but it's not really something that's like drawing me in. I'm not like anti-Morphe, but I just haven't really been purchasing from them lately. So it looked beautiful, it caught my eye, definitely into the neutrals, but I don't need a large palette like that, and I don't think I'm gonna go out and pick up another bronzer and highlighter. So I think overall this is going to be a pass. But let me know your thoughts down below. What do you think of these 35-pan eyeshadow palettes? They used to be all of the rage back in the day, but I feel like things have kind of died down since then. Sigma has released some individual highlighters and blushes. So there are 6 highlighters. It looks like they have a cheekbone highlighter brush, 6 blushes, a powder blush brush, 4 matte bronzers, and a bronzer brush. And I have to say, I kind of want to pick some of these up. Now, obviously I wouldn't get everything, but I would be interested. I know I love my Sigma brushes, so I would be interested in picking up the brushes, but I definitely would be interested in picking up like a bronzer, a blush, and a highlighter. I don't know if they're gonna come out with bundles because the highlighters are $35 each, the blushes are $35 each, and the bronzers are $35 each. But then the blushes, it's $20 for the highlighter brush, $25 for the blush brush, and $36 for the bronzer brush. I would be more likely to try the actual powder products first and pick up the brushes later because I have brushes that I know and love. But this collection definitely caught my eye. It's going to be available May 19th. There is a code Trend Mood that you can use for 15% off that I see online. I know there are other influencers who have codes as well, but I'm definitely interested. I'm definitely intrigued, kind of want to try it out, want to see what Sigma has going on here because they've definitely been stepping their game up with makeup releases, I feel like. And so I could see myself trying this out. This I am passing on though. So it is the Smart on the Go kits by Charlotte Tilbury. It's their wands, so portable, refillable, quick, and easy. You have an eye wand, you have a cheek and lip wand, and then a highlighter wand. It's supposed to be multi-purpose. I think these are $75 each. I'm not into the wands, first of all. More of a cream product. I don't really use an eye wand. The lip and cheek wand I would probably use as a lipstick. I wouldn't really use a highlighter wand. So the products themselves are not really something that I would reach for, but also like on the go, they're mini sizes and you're paying $75 for 3 minis. So I don't know, that's not really something that sits well with me. I do love Charlotte Tilbury. I have tons of things from the brand, but this just won't be something that I will be picking up. I'd rather save my dollars, and even though I have dry skin, I'd rather reach for my powder products. Speaking of blues, I'm passing on this as well. It's a collab between Glamlight and Kellogg's Frosted Flakes. So first Glamlight teamed up with Hershey's to come out with some eyeshadow palettes. Now they have teamed up with Frosted Flakes, and they are bringing you this beautiful, it's an overall blue palette with like one row of neutrals. The shimmers look amazing, shimmery, poppy, punchy. They look beautiful. I'm not gonna lie. They really, really do look beautiful, but honestly, again, I'm not into the blues, so picking up this palette just for the beautiful blue shimmers, like I'm not gonna wear it. So me, myself, I know that this needs to be a pass just because of the one row of neutrals. That's not enough for me to dip into the palette. And the one eyeshadow palette that I tried from Glamlight, I didn't love their shimmer formula because it was better applied with a finger and I prefer a brush. But I gotta say, those shimmers look beautiful. Now, I definitely want to hear your thoughts on this one, okay? Kylie Cosmetics used to release a ton of eyeshadow palettes, and I feel like people talked about them a lot. And then I feel like it's died down a little bit, and now she's coming out with two new eyeshadow palettes, the Mauve palette and the Bronze palette. These are going to be available on May 11th, and I want to know what you guys think about it. Now, when I tried Kylie Cosmetics eyeshadows in the past, I wasn't blown away. I didn't think they were bad quality. I tried them years and years ago before I ever had my daughter, and she's 3 now, but I didn't find that they were poor quality. I just didn't find that I was like reaching for them often. And now that I have palettes like Patrick Ta and Natasha Denona and like all of these palettes that I love, I don't know how I would feel about their formula. But also I'm kind of side-eyeing it. Like, should I give it another go? Should I pick up one of the palettes? I mean, the color stories are both me, so I'm a little on the fence. I want to know your thoughts. What do you think about these two eyeshadow palettes? Would you be interested in me picking one up and testing it out? And if so, which one? Because I'm definitely not going to get both, but I'm curious. Then we have the new Sunbeam Cheek and Eye shade from Chantecaille. It's an all-in-one gel powder formula that gives instant eyes and cheeks a sun-kissed gleam of warmth that instantly flatters and defines, coming soon. So it looks like, it almost just looks like a large eyeshadow or a large highlighter, but it's supposed to be good for the cheeks and eyes. I just can't, it looks beautiful. The embossing looks beautiful, the packaging looks beautiful. I don't see a swatch of the shade. To me, from what I can see, it looks like it would be beautiful, but I cannot spend $82 on just one thing like that. And I can't tell how big or small it is. They have it there next to some lipsticks, but I can't tell if it's gonna be like a tiny little thing or if it's gonna be like the size of a blush. So I'm gonna be passing on this. Looks beautiful. I'm sure I will hear some people on YouTube talking about it and using it, and I'll be interested to see what it looks like, but I'm not gonna spend my $82 on that. But that is going to do it for today's video. Those are some of the new makeup releases that caught my eye. But as always, I want to know in the comments down below, what are some makeup items that you're eyeing or that you know you're passing on? Are there any releases that I didn't touch on that you're really curious to know about? I would love to hear your thoughts in the comments down below. But thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you're subscribed before you go. That way I can see you in the next one. Bye.